Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I am so happy to let you all know that I'm partnering up with Pilgrim in order to share my top 10 from their brand. Now this video was so difficult to make because in order to get to a list that I absolutely love and I would wholeheartedly recommend, I had to try so many different products out, and I was actually giving out Easter eggs over on my Instagram reels because I was trying these products, and that is not sponsored. That was me just trying out the products. So you guys know this video was a while in the making. Now before we jump onto the products, for which I will have timestamps in the timeline, so if there's a particular product you want to know more about, you can definitely skip to that. I wanted to talk a little bit more about Pilgrim as a brand because I just want to create a base for the brand and what we are going to be experiencing with the products as well. Now Pilgrim is a homegrown brand, and that makes me so happy. You guys know I love to work with homegrown brands. It just makes me very excited and it makes my heart gloat. So I'm just so excited to be working on this video. But I also love the concept of the brand overall. Now Pilgrim aims to bring beauty secrets from all over the world to India. Basically how India has Ayurveda, women all across the globe have their tiny little secrets. Due to the availability of certain ingredients or natural resources, they have honed these secrets throughout ages and ages, and they've helped them so much with their skin. So that is what Pilgrim is bringing to India, and currently they have 3 separate ranges. I have at least one product from all of these ranges in this particular video, but let me quickly break down these ranges to you guys as well. The first range we have is called Secrets of Jeju. Now Jeju Island is part of South Korea, which you already know that I absolutely love South Koreans and their skincare game is on point. But the second range we have is called Secrets of Therapy. Now this comes from the land of France because French people are not only obsessed with their vino in their meals but also on their skin. Women in France use wine for their skincare, and it definitely shows. And the last range that we have is called Secrets of Seville. Now this range is based on Spanish olives and the squalane that you can derive from it. Squalane again is amazing for the skin and I absolutely love it. Now those are all 3 ranges that Pilgrim currently has. Alongside this, Pilgrim is also cruelty free. It's a vegan brand, it's PETA certified, it's also FDA approved. There are so many other toxins that they don't use. I'm going to list all of them right here because if I go through them one by one, this video is going to be 50 minutes long and I'm sure none of us wants that. They're also paraben free and sulfate free. So yes, with that being said, let's just move on to my 10 picks and what all I loved and what I feel that you guys would love as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now rather than going in a routinely manner, I'm going to go from one range to another. So the first range I'm going to talk about is Secrets of Jeju Island, and I have one hair product overall in this video and it comes from this range. We have their hair mask with us right here. This is enriched with argan oil, camellia and white lotus, all of which are amazing for the hair. Now for starters, the first and the foremost thing, this is a root to tip hair mask, which is very rare with hair masks. So you can apply this on your scalp as it does promote hair growth and it also fights hair fall. But what I loved about it the most is the texture. It's not supremely thick, neither is it supremely thin. It does come with its own wooden spatula, so you can scoop it out. You don't have to dig your nails into it. Actually, you get a spatula with all of the jars, so you don't have to dig your nails, which is something I really appreciate. But when you talk about this hair mask a little bit more, it's so moisturizing, you guys. So if you have dry hair, damaged hair, or hair that is just getting frizzy due to the upcoming monsoon season, you're really going to appreciate this. You won't even need a conditioner or even a serum after you apply this because this is so moisturizing on the hair, but it doesn't make your hair limp. It doesn't make it greasy overall. It still makes sure that your scalp feels very fresh. Now you have to apply this from your root to your tip and leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. So you can just do a nice body scrub while you're at it, and once you rinse it off, you will be left with these soft, luxurious, just flowing mane of hair that you're gonna absolutely fall in love with. My second pick from Secrets of Jeju Island range has to be their AHA BHA PH Appeal. Now this is a 32% AHA BHA PH Appeal, and I did talk about this over on my Instagram reels a couple of months ago. But basically this is a weekly chemical exfoliator, and you guys know I love to exfoliate weekly with a strong chemical exfoliant like this. Now even though this is a very strong chemical exfoliant, it does not feel strong on the skin, which is why I really like it. The main chemical exfoliants in here are lactic acid, glycolic acid and salicylic acid, all of which make sure your skin looks much more smoother, appears much more smoother, and then is deeply cleansed as well. Now this is a fragrance-free product, so if fragrance is something you're not looking at in your products, you would highly appreciate this one. Now the way that you're supposed to be applying this one is to start with completely dry skin and then just take a little bit on your fingertips and apply it on your skin. You don't want to rub it around too much, just gentle swipes all over your skin. This does have a slightly thick texture, but it's not difficult to work on the skin. Once you have it all over your face, leave it on for about 8 to 10 minutes and then just rinse it off with water, and you will see you have glowing skin. Now this does not even turn my skin red, it does not itch or burn, which is something I really like. A lot of strong chemical exfoliants can itch or burn a little bit, which is very normal as well, but not having that sensation is something I really appreciate. Third on my list from the same range, I have their Retinol Under Eye Cream. Now honestly, I stopped using under eye creams because I felt they were gimmicky and they were overhyped moisturizers, but that is where this under eye cream comes in, because it actually gives retinol to the area that ages the quickest, that is around your eyes. And retinol, if you don't know, is supposed to reverse aging. So if you already have a little bit of wrinkles coming up, then this is something that would extremely help you guys out. Now the texture of this one is extremely lovely. It's slightly on the thicker side, and it also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C in there. Vitamin C and retinol, when paired together in a controlled environment, is just so potent for your skin, and hyaluronic acid will of course take moisture from the air and supply it to your skin. Now retinol by itself can be slightly drying, and that's where the texture really comes in, because that is extremely moisturizing, so your under eyes don't feel dry at all. Now if you are an expectant mother or if you are lactating currently, retinol is something you shouldn't be using. That is something I just want to quickly put out. But if you are someone who is 27 and is just working a lot and has dry skin that can wrinkle quicker, this is a blessing in disguise. All I do is I take a little bit of this on my ring finger, I warm it up, and then I pat it on my under eyes. I also like to give myself a little bit of massage, because that just makes sure a lot of blood flow happens over there, which also delays the signs of aging. Again, if you are someone who is above 25 and you want to introduce retinol into your skincare routine, you can definitely do so with this one, because this has retinol that will not dry out your skin and would actually give it to areas that might need it more than the other parts of your face. Your cheeks have a lot of other ceramides and everything working for it, so maybe just keep it to the under eyes for now and make sure that they do not wrinkle. Now I also like to apply it on my smile lines, because I have very deep smile lines, and because I talk and express a lot, they can also wrinkle up really quickly, so I do like to apply this a little bit over there as well. And that is that. I like this cream so much. It's so moisturizing on the skin. It doesn't even feel like I'm applying retinol. The only reason I shy away from retinol is because how drying it can be, and I already have like Sahara Desert dry skin. So that is why I really ended up liking this one. And my last pick from Secrets of Jeju Island range has to be their Serum Sunscreens. Now I have both SPF 30 and SPF 50, and you can choose one according to your own usage. If you're someone who is at home more times and you have windows at your place, SPF 30 would be perfect, but if you're someone who's stepping out, SPF 50 would be perfect. Now these again have white lotus in there. They also have hyaluronic acid and cica, which are very calming on the skin. These are oil-free and fragrance-free, which makes it perfect for sensitive skin too. But what I love the most about these is the texture. Now as the name suggests, serum sunscreens, they are extremely liquidy, so that makes them very easy to blend into the skin, even with the quantity that you are supposed to apply, because with sunscreens you're not supposed to take just one pump, you're supposed to take like 2 fingers full of it. I just like to pat this into my skin and I work it around for a minute or so, and it gets absorbed into the skin. There is no white cast, I do not feel heavy or greasy at all. There is no oil production happening on my skin, and my skin actually looks very glowy after applying this. Now of course this has UVA and UVB protection, broad spectrum protection, blue light protection, and all of that, which are very important for the modern day life that we are living. So if you are on the lookout for a sunscreen that extremely lightweight, gets absorbed into the skin quickly, definitely check these ones out. Let's move on to Secrets of Venotherapy now. I have both the day and night moisturizer with me right here, so let's go one by one and talk about the day moisturizer first, which also has SPF 30 in there, which is amazing. Now of course this has wine extracts, but it also has a rosehip oil and vitamin C, which are also amazing for your skin. The texture is supremely lightweight. It almost feels slightly whipped, but it's so gorgeous on the skin and gets absorbed really quickly. I just pat it into my skin. Now this is great for people who have dry skin, because this also has rosehip oil, which just really moisturizes your skin. If you have oily skin, I would have another recommendation coming up for you. So this I would say is meant more for people who have normal to dry skin type, or if you just want to use something that's a little bit more, you know, emollient and a little bit more moisturizing. And also because it has SPF 30 in there, it's great for the daytime. SPF, no matter how much you have on, is never enough. But overall this cream is so beautiful, and plus that wine fragrance just really teleports you to French and Parisian lanes, which I absolutely love. And now we have the night gel creme. Now as the name suggests, it's a gel consistency, so it's extremely lightweight and easy to apply on the skin, and it works like a mask of sorts almost throughout the night time, so there is no transepidermal water loss happening. But what I love about this is that not only does it have wine extracts, it also has retinol in there in a beginner friendly amount. So if you're just starting with your retinol journey and you don't know what to apply, or if you don't want to apply extremely high concentration, then this is the perfect place to start. It also has mulberry extracts and vitamin C in there. Again, all of that would make sure you have youthful and bouncy skin. I really like this moisturizer. I just take a little bit of this and I just pat it into my skin. It gets absorbed like that. It's so beautiful, and this is meant for all skin types. Even if you have oily skin, you can easily use it because of the light gel texture. Even with the day cream, the texture is light, but it is moisturizing, so I would suggest it to dry skin type. But with this one, anyone and everyone can apply it, especially if you want to start your retinol journey. Again, if you are expecting or lactating, then please stay away from this because retinol is not really suggested. If you're not expecting or lactating, you can easily incorporate this in your nighttime skincare routine. And now it's time to travel to the land of Spanish olives. We have Secrets of Seville next up. The first thing I have is their foaming face wash, and guys, can I just say I am in love. You guys know I am always on the lookout for a non-drying face wash that is not promising you things out of the space, but things that are very achievable. I like my face washes to be very basic because they're going to be on your skin only for a minute, so they're not going to do a lot. And with this one, that's exactly what you get. This is just a non-drying basic face wash that is perfect for everyday use. I freaking love this face wash so much because it makes sure your skin does not feel stripped down of everything. It also comes with a silicone brush on top, but if you're not a fan of that, you can actually remove it and use the foam just like that as well. I just like to pump one pump of this and just go all over my face, and it works so beautifully. The foam does not die down, which is a very big pet peeve of mine. I hate it when foaming face washes just die down very quickly, and this one does not do that. You can take this on your hands as well, and again just massage it all over your face. Now this has squalane, but it also has vitamin B5 and kiwi extracts in there, which makes it so beautiful on the skin. If you are on the lookout for a basic affordable face wash that would not strip your face down, your search ends here. I honestly, like, I love this one so much. My mom loves this. You guys know I make my mom try everything, and we both have been loving this a lot. Moving on, I have my Squalane Glow Moisturizer right here, and this is the moisturizer that I would suggest to my oily peeps friends out there. Now this actually is meant for all skin types because squalane is a beautiful ingredient that works across skin types and ensures that you get the right amount of fatty acids on your skin, that it repairs your skin and makes it look beautiful. Now in this particular moisturizer, along with squalane, you're also getting niacinamide and vitamin C. Both of the ingredients are going to make sure your skin is repaired, it's healed, it's glowing, and it's youthful. Now the texture of this one is extremely lightweight again, and that's why I said that anyone and everyone can use it. I just take a little bit of this and I pat it into my skin like I do with all of my moisturizers, and I'm left with the most glowy skin overall. And I saw that once I was using this for a while, my skin actually started to look so much more softer, and as if I was like scrubbing it every single day and exfoliating it right out, like my skin was looking as soft as a baby's butt, and that made it glow as well. So I really recommend this one. I'm a huge squalane fan. You guys know that. I feel like squalane is just the most magical ingredient, especially when it's derived from a plant base like Spanish olives. So yeah, this one I would suggest to everyone. We now have the Squalane Glow Sleeping Mask with us right here. Again, you guys know I'm a huge fan of sleeping masks. This is something you need to apply only twice or thrice a week, not more than that. What I like to do is I take a nice layer of this, apply it all over my face, and I let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then you can go to sleep without it smearing anywhere. And once you wake up in the morning, you will be left with this glowing skin of your dreams. So this is great great if you have like some big function coming up, or if you just want your skin to be prepped for something that is very special to you, which can be every day as well. So just use it twice or thrice. You don't need to use it more than that. This also has hyaluronic acid in there, which is a beautiful humectant. So I would suggest you keep a humidifier in your room, or if you live in a humid place, then this is going to be the ideal sleeping mask for you all, because you will get all of the moisture from the air and be supplied onto your skin to give you the glowiest skin of all time. And now for my last but definitely not the least recommendation, I have my Squalane and Coenzyme Q10 Age Defense Face Oil. Now I know you must be intrigued by that name, so we are first going to break down the key ingredients, then we're going to move on to the texture and the application. So Squalane we all already love, we know it delivers fatty acid to the skin, amazing. We then have Coenzyme Q10, which is a beautiful and powerful antioxidant which just increases your skin cell turnover, that makes sure you have youthful skin going on. Alongside that, this also has rosehip oil, which not only again is a great anti-aging property but also has a moisturizing property in there. With all of that, the texture of this one is still pretty lightweight, so it does heavy duty tasks with a lightweight texture. It gets absorbed into the skin so quickly and so beautifully, and yet gives you this insane glow. I actually love it underneath makeup as well, because my skin plumps up instantly and my makeup just glides on top like butter. If you are from the oily skin type, I would suggest you use this as a nighttime oil, because it would really balance your skin out. And if you're from the dry skin family, use it whenever you feel like your skin needs it, because our skin literally sucks up all of the oil in the world. But overall, I love this oil so much. It's so lightweight, it's so gorgeous, and yet it gives you this insane glow that would be seen from the outer space. And yes, with that we wrap up my top 10 picks from Pilgrim that I love with all my heart. Another thing that I love with all my heart, discounts. And I know you guys do too, so I have a code for you guys that I will have right here. It's Shreya J15, with which you can avail special offers on Pilgrim. But Pilgrim is also having a giveaway right now over on their Instagram. You just need to post a post or a reel. I will have all of the other details in my description box, so definitely go ahead and participate in that as well if you want to stand a chance at winning some goodies from them. But do check them out, because they have some amazing products that I know you guys will end up falling in love with. But that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this list of sorts, and I will see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Bye.